Hello and welcome back to LP's Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last episode we took care of another one of the 4 riders. There should be, 2? 3 left? Less than 4, I don't know. Of all the battles in the war so far, the contest for Fort Pinal is the fiercest to date. And from this horrific clash of weapons and wills, the Crimean army emerges bloodied and exhausted, yet victorious. The prize of Fort Pinal is no small thing, but it is the promise of an additional reinforcement from Gallia, and the large Begnian army encamped in Castle Dane that keeps the breath of hope alive in the soldiers' hearts. There is one other pivotal piece in Dane's defense of the former Crimean capital, the severely undermanned Castle Nados. As the day's end draws near, T-Barn's small force of Hawks and Galleons cease their attacks and return to camp headquarters. Chapter 27, Moment of Fate.
Well met. From the looks of things, the battle ended in our favor.
We claimed victory, yet Dane had more troops than we expected, and it was a hard-fought battle.
I don't have the best news to report either.
What is it?
As the day ended, we withdrew as planned, but we were leaving. Reinforcements began flooding in from the capital.
Well, that is a piece of ill news.
The men that were originally guarding the castle were nothing special, but there was one who appeared mid-battle and crushed an entire unit by himself. He was so much stronger than the others, as if he was a wolf that had appeared in a kennel of blind newborn pups.
What did he look like?
He was covered from toe to tip in black armor. That made it difficult to judge his size, but I think he was bigger than me. If my intuition's right, he is the villain you've all been talking about.
The Black Knight. He's in that castle. Oh my god. I don't think we'll be facing him just yet, right? I mean, he's like the strongest of the 4 riders, and there's still yet other 4 riders to deal with. Boyd was the MVP of last battle, of course, because he hit the sweet critical that we desperately needed to complete the map. As per usual, I will assess my units and get back to you when it's time for support. Are you looking for someone, Your Highness?
Jeffrey, I'm glad you're here.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, actually, I have a small favor to ask of you.
Ask anything of me, Your Highness, and I shall make it so.
Really? You would do anything?
Anything at all.
Well, then here goes. Jeffrey, I need you to leave me alone while I fight on the battlefield.
What? Without protection? But you know that is the one thing I cannot...
I don't want to hear any objections. This is an order you must obey.
But, Princess Alencia... Oh, you'll die because you're weak as heck, and it looks like we actually have a lot of support to go through.
Nah. Is something wrong? Oh, it's you. You've done nothing but stare at that piece of paper for hours. Are you crazy, man? Oh, you have a point. Crazy. You may be onto something. I'll have to write that down. But it'll have to wait until later. I can't think about 2 things at the same time. You can't? Well, what are you thinking about now? I'm saving up the money I make here to open up my own little place. I'm thinking a pub would be nice. Is that a good idea? A pub, yes. Pubs are nice. Will you make savory meat pies? With buttery crusts. Savory? Oh yeah, they'll be the savoriest. They'll make your head explode. I don't want my customers dropping dead, though. I want everyone to be happy. Hey, people like butter, right? There'll be free sticks of butter on every table. That's a great dream. Where are you going to open your place? Well, it may not look like it, but I'm actually from Begnian, so I'll probably open my pub back home. But from what I hear, Grimmy and Dane are nice places too. This is going to be a hard choice. Do you want me to help you with the pub? Oh yeah, that would be great. 2 people can think about 2 things at once. That will help for sure. All right, so we'll have savory meat pies, but what about the rest of the menu?
Butter. Sticks of butter. Eat up, it's delicious.
Whoa there. Your arms are huge. How'd you get that big? I mean, my arms are pretty massive, but those babies are something else.
You have big muscles, too.
Brute force is about the only thing I've got going for me. Hey, why are you carrying those water jugs?
I'm taking them to the well.
You're filling all those jugs? They've got to weigh as much as an ox once you get water in them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got quite a handful there. Let me give you a hand.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, heck, it's no problem. I may not be able to cast a bunch of fancy spells, but I can carry heavy stuff as well as any man or beast.
All right, then. Let's go. Look at Largo making friends with everyone.
Such a drab locale. Not like the city at all. Ah!
Oof, look out.
Oh, my face, my beautiful face. No, I think it's still there.
Are you all right, my lady?
Well, oh my, he called me a lady. It's such a handsome devil. Yes, good sir, thanks to you, I appear to be unhurt.
Really? Well, that's good. Well, I know that you were lost in thought, but do try to watch your step.
Wait, just a moment.
Yes? What is it?
My name is Khalil. What is your name, gentle sir?
I am Geoffrey.
Geoffrey, such a nice name. A fine gent like Geoffrey is just right for me. Oh, love always comes when you least expect it. Sweet Sir Geoffrey, you will be mine.
Wait, weren't you after Ike, though? I thought that there was... I don't know. Maybe she fancies multiple people. Who knows with Khalil? She's a wild card. All right, Titania's got info for us. Commander, can I speak to you for a moment? What is it, Titania? I have something important to ask of you. All right, what is it? I want you to tell me about the night Commander Greel was killed. I understand that it's difficult for you. However, I need to know. I have to. Just tell it once. That's all I ask. If you can't, his death will be something I'll never be able to face. I feel I've done you a terrible disservice by not telling you earlier. It's just that there was a lot I had to get clear in my own mind. I know I've kept you waiting. So you'll tell me? Yes. I think I've finally come to a point where I can face it. All right, whenever you're ready. That night, I've already told you everything up to where I was on my way into the forest, right? At the head of the path, Father had told me to go back to the fort, but I had a bad feeling and followed him anyway. When I entered the clearing, he and the Black Knight were already fighting. They seemed to be evenly matched at first. Then they exchanged a few more blows, and suddenly Father was sent flying. They spoke to each other for a moment, but I was so far away I couldn't hear what they said. Then the Black Knight threw a sword at Father's feet. I think he wanted Father to pick it up and use it. But Father didn't touch the sword. He just readied his axe again and charged. It was over in an instant. I couldn't believe my own eyes. They looked like they were embracing, just standing there, frozen. But I saw the Black Knight's blade. It was protruding from Father's back and shining in the moonlight. Oh, Greel. When the knight pulled his sword out, Father sagged and fell backwards. I ran and tried to catch him, but I could not hold him, and we both fell to the ground. The wound Father had taken was terrible, but at that point he was still alive. The Black Knight approached and said, "Give it to me." I had no idea what he was talking about. I do now, though. He had been sent by King Ashnard to retrieve the medallion. Father told him he'd thrown the medallion away, but the knight didn't believe him. Then he tried to get Father to talk by threatening to kill me, and missed. I was so angry. I leapt up and attacked him, but it was useless. I didn't give up, though. I didn't care what happened to me, and I attacked again. Of all the stubbornness. If King Gallia hadn't been nearby, I probably would have died that night, too. After the Black Knight vanished, all I could think was that I didn't want Father to die. He was still alive. I thought if I could just get him back to the fort, we could save him. I clung to that false hope, and started walking toward the light of the fort. I just kept walking. Thank you, Ike. It must have been so hard for you. Titania, Commander Greel died on your back. His last moments must have been much happier than I had imagined. Thank you. Now I can finally move past my grief. Titania. Yes? There's something else I haven't told you about. I met him. I met the Black Knight again. What? We fought. You did well to keep your life. I'm not the same boy I was on that night. I've grown a lot. I've worked hard. Yet even so, I wasn't able to defeat him. There's nothing you can do about that. Not even Commander Greel could defeat him. You're not ready to... It's not that. It's not that my blade work wasn't good enough. Then what do you mean? Titania, it's his armor. It's impervious to damage. What? That's not possible. Even the strongest, he said his armor had been blessed by the goddess. He said only weapons that were also blessed could hurt him. Where are we supposed to get something like that? I have one here. Ike, that sword, where? The night after Father died, I went back to that clearing by myself. I'd hoped to find some clues that might help me hunt down the knight. The sword was still there. I brought it back with me, and I've been hiding it ever since. I wasn't thinking about using it. I believed that if I just carried the sword with me, I'd meet the Black Knight again. And it worked. So this sword will work against him. It's supposed to. It was made to contest the Londite, which is the sword wielded by the Black Knight. Do you think you have a chance? I'll win. All right, I won't stop you. Use that sword to avenge Commander Grill. But listen, Ike, you must promise me one thing. What is it? When you meet him, you'll exchange blows. If, at that moment, you don't feel you stand a chance, you must flee. There are times when running away is not the same as losing. Don't you believe in me, Titania? Of course I do. One day you'll defeat the Black Knight, I'm sure of it. That's why I don't want you to lose your life on the first go-round. When the time comes, I promise not to interfere, and I won't let anyone else interfere either. I want you to face him one-on-one, and I want you to be calm and use your best judgment. At times, withdrawing can be the key that unlocks a future victory. Don't forget that. Understood. There we go, and now we're ready to start the actual chapter itself. It's interesting something Titania said there. I'll get to it in a second. General Ike, please come with me. We're getting ready to have a war council and discuss tomorrow's battle. So the Black Knight's in that castle, is he? There's little doubt of it.
That Bjork's a real handful. Even when I attacked him in cat form, I barely scratched him.
It's his armor. It's apparently blessed by the goddess. Ordinary weapons, natural or no, cannot damage it.
Oh, that's just swell. So how are we supposed to defeat him? Angry looks?
Leave that to me. I've got a sword that should be effective against him.
I don't like it, but I suppose there's no choice. We don't use weapons or shields. Those are Bjork tools for Bjork alone.
Very well. If the villain in question appears, we'll leave him to General Ike. Now then, shall we determine who among us storms the castle?
Ike, can I talk to you?
Not right now, Mist. We're discussing battle strategy.
I know that. Even so, please? It'll only take a moment.
Mist, I promise I'll make time later. Be patient and wait quietly.
What is it, oh beauteous one?
I feel a bit dizzy. May I rest a moment?
Oh, what foul deed is this that rears its head? The gods of war do charge a heavy toll. Bewitch us and attack our very minds. The princess, for she is faint and o'ertired, forgive your humble servant this trespass. Hark, my dear, and bless it with me your arm, good folk, we shall retire for a spell.
Of course, princess, please rest and allow us to proceed with these preparations.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
And the preparations were not made aware to us. It seems Ike and Mist step outside. What is it? Come on, Mist. You realize the princess was making time for you to talk with me, don't you?
Well, I thought I could talk to you later, but then I changed my mind and wanted to talk to you now.
I've been hoping to talk to you, too. I haven't heard very much from you since the other day.
I'm sorry. When you told us that story, I was so shocked. That's why.
The part about Mother's death and about Father, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's only natural. So you've come to some kind of understanding with it all? Is that it?
At first, I couldn't believe it. The stuff about the medallion and the revival of the Dark God and all of that, none of it sounded real. And everything about Father, that was even more unbelievable. It was all I could think about, but I didn't want to think about it anymore. It made my head hurt. I didn't know what to do. Couldn't even sleep. I would just lie awake at night and stare at the tent walls.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I guess my body finally reached its limit. Last night, I fell asleep. And when I woke up this morning, I don't know, it was all gone. I had only one emotion left.
One emotion? What was that?
It's hard to say. Sympathy, I suppose.
For Mother?
Uh-huh, and for Father. I think more for him than anyone else. Father and Mother were in love, weren't they? And then the medallion, it made Father... berserk? When he returned to himself, he found Mother. When Father died, it hurt so much, I thought I was going to die. Father must have felt the same. No, he must have felt even worse.
I think you're right. And Father kept it all to himself, too. Mother, the medallion being hunted, he never said a word to us. It was his burden alone.
The man who killed Father was that night we saw in Port Toha, right? The one in the black armor?
Yes.
You're going to fight him, aren't you? For Father?
Yes, I am. That's the one thing I won't let anyone else do in my stead.
Trying to stop you is pointless, I know. If I were stronger, if I were a sword fighter, I'd be doing the same thing.
Missed.
But you must keep your promise. You promised to lead the company in Father's place and to protect me. If you go and get yourself killed, I'll never forgive you.
I understand. That's why I'm not going to lose.
I know.
Ike, ever the headstrong champion.
How are you feeling, Princess?
It was a lie. I'm not feeling unwell at all. I'm sorry I fooled you.
Oh, I knew it all along. It was for Ike and Mist, was it not? It would appear, my dear Princess, that you care for them greatly.
I witnessed the death of both my father and mother. Soldiers fell one after the other, and then I was separated from Jeffrey. It was Ike and his friends who rescued me. If not for them, I'm sure I would be dead now. My Lord Ike and Miss too know the pain that I carry with me, the pain of losing one's parents in war. That may account for why the two of them right from the beginning were so warm and friendly. They gave me the support I needed to survive. Mist and I have continuously encouraged each other to go on. So...
They rescued you and are your patrons. There are those among the soldiers who complain in jealousy of Ike's station, but it is a trivial matter. We, the retainers of House Crimea, find this general very much to our liking.
Oh, Bastion, I'm pleased to hear it.
Enough plain speaking. I must ready my silver tongue anew. Shall we return to the council?
Yes.
Nado's Castle. Quickly, while this is happening, Titania said that General Greel's final moments were happy while he was dying on his son's back. Well, I don't know about that.
Tonight, the Crimean army will renew their assault of the castle momentarily. The troops we face are not the half-breeds we fought yesterday. It is the army that bested General Bertram. They are not what one would call an easy opponent.
Resolve it.
I beg your pardon.
Halfred, you are in command. The castle defenses are on your shoulders. I have business with General Ina.
Understood. Goodbye. Ina and I are getting burritos.
So it looks like the boss of this chapter is a halberdier. I think that's a first. We flood in. It doesn't look like we're going to get an opportunity to use a whole lot of units. It looks like a relatively small map. There's a couple of doors that we can unlock, so maybe it's bigger than it looks. But on the whole, is everyone ready? The castle's strength has been bolstered with reinforcements from the capital. We must strike now before any more can arrive. If the Black Knight appears, don't try to engage him. He is mine. I'll take care of him. Perfect. Time to choose units, reposition, all that good stuff. Let's see what we can do. We can use 11. Okay, let's start player phase 1. Okay, I think that I want to divide and conquer. That might not be the best idea, but since there's a bunch of thieves surrounding the area, I really would like to cut them off as soon as possible so that they do not get the spoils that I deserve. How would the Armor Slayer fare here? Not great, but really better than anything else. What, that would do 28? That would do 26? Maybe the Brave Sword's the one we want. Yeah, let's do the Brave Sword. And there's a 1 in 5 chance for a critical, and with 4 attempts at it, it stands to reason that here we go. Like I thought, we'd get 1 exactly, and this will result in the death of this general. Or knight, actually? I'm not certain. I didn't check the class. It's hard to tell because they're just 2 giant units clad in armor. They're pretty indistinguishable sometimes to me. Level 10 Swordsmaster, HP and skill, that's beneficial. Continually gaining they're generals. Continually gaining the points to increase his critical chance. And maybe only this one's a general. It looks like the ones on the outside were knights. Either which way, doesn't matter. Just glad we dealt with it. We'll get our own general over there to hopefully help out a little bit. But hopefully someone can reach? No one can reach. Goodness me. Okay, that's fine. We'll just let the chips fall where they may when these 2 dudes decide to move on their very next turn. We can then turn our focus to the west now. Toranio, the other general, can go this direction. He cannot do anything, but we do have 2, or rather 1 horsey boy who will be able to do something. So if we use the silver axe, beautiful. Yeah, I say do it on the ranged weapon guy. That way, when any of the other units attack, we'll at least be able to attack back. Perfect. Well done, Kieran. Now, ordinarily, the ranged weapons aren't really a problem because they're weaker than the close range weapons, but in the name of efficiency, I would like to take them out. We've only got 3 uses of the short axe, so let's equip the silver axe and just wait there, Largo. What does your movement look like? It's pretty good. What about your movement? I just want to make sure we don't get any vulnerable units stuck up there. I guess we could send one contingent north as well. This group of 5 here, which is not ideal, right? It's all of the weakest defense units and then Ike. But hey, whatever. Let's do it. Oh, silver sword, no. Steel sword, no. Long sword, no. Steel, no. I guess it's steel. He'll kill him if the swordsman attacks him on the next turn, but I'm going to guess that he won't, because there are going to be other weaker units around that are probably more interesting for him to attack. Oh, Chungus, and we have nothing to attack the Laguz with. Isn't it lovely? That Laguz is going to pose a problem here with 27 attack. He's probably going to do someone in. Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not. And hopefully Rolf here can actually use, his bowmanship to eliminate this thing. Killer bow. So there's a 50% chance that he'll eliminate this Swordsmaster. Flips that coin. It ends up on tails. The Swordsmaster lives on to cause us problems. Gotta love it. All right, Soren, you get up here and you shield the left side of him, and Soth, you come up and shield the eastern side. And then Reese, you come up and bring up the rear, and that ends our turn. Enemy phase. So the Swordsmaster decides to go after Soren first and foremost, which I can't say I blame him. Does a critical and kills him. Son of a... Okay, so we took kind of a different approach. We sent more units up the middle this time than the last time when Soren just freaking died, and it has started out remarkably better for us. We have killed all the same people we did kill, the knight and then the warrior, and then we also eliminated the people up here so that they can't do a critical. But it looks like there's some long distance magic at work here that misses. Thank God. Okay, the knight decides to come after Zehark, or rather the general comes after Zehark, which is interesting to me because I would have expected him to go after Reese. Reese is the weak boy, right? Like, that would have made the most sense to me, and the knight chooses Zehark as well. Wow, nobody wants to mess with Reese. Granted, Reese is the one that killed the knight that is missing instead of Zehark, but still, this is amazing. Zehark, ever the Swordsmaster, does 3 hits with one of them being a critical and still doesn't kill this guy. That's pretty wild. Okay, level 10. This time instead of skill, he gets it to speed, defense, and resistance. Very interesting. Toranio gets isolated here by a Venom Axe, which is not ideal because he's gonna get poisoned, even though it did no damage and it just bounced off his thick iron hull. He still feels the poison secreting through the porous material. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. His armor, while made of steel, it is, in fact, it's porous. There's holes everywhere. Poisons get... Oh, God, it's a killer axe. Poisons get through, and it's very disastrous. Not as disastrous as a critical could have been there, so thankfully that critical axe, or that killer axe, excuse me, did not do the job. The Laguz comes from the east and goes after Largo. How does this work? 40, he misses. Good, perfect. That's exactly what I had hoped. Nice job. Over halfway dead with one fell swoop. Are there more? There is another one, but he's going after Kieran. Kieran can hold his own. I'm not worried about this. Kieran's a stud. He might get hit, but he's probably going to kill this thing right here, right now. Very close. Down to 3 HP, and he gets a level out of it, so it's a net win in my book. Level 12. Strength and defense, perfect. Perfect. He continues to get even better than his rival Oscar, who's actually not even a part of this battle at all. Oscar had to stay home. He's got a bellyache. He ate too much sushi last night, and some of it had sat out overnight outside of the fridge. Yeah, that's not Not ideal. It was moving around when he ate it this morning. The enemy units continue to come out. This one chooses Soth. Goodness me. Didn't plan for that. Did not plan for that. Oh, jeez. Soth does a commendable job, though, against the ironclad armor. That was actually pretty amazing. Tornillo, yeah, he's poisoned. Just rub some dirt in it. It's fine. So interesting. Can we take this heal, this stiletto heal, and kill this general now? We can. If you miss, you'll die, but you won't miss. You never miss. Granted, this is only like the second time you've been in a battle, but still. Well done. And I don't know why I did that, because Soth cannot take any more XP. He can't even class up, which I don't quite understand, considering Volk classed up to an assassin. Why can Soth not? Or at least like a rogue or something. Oh well. Okay, let's deal with this Venom axe here. Let's use the silver sword, put him out of his misery. It's great, it's fine. You do it all the time, Tornillo. Beautiful. And then I'm going to have Kieran cut off that thief. The Laguz can follow up with us later and finish this battle off. But I more or less just want to stop you, buddy. You don't need to be going to get the chest and stuff. Maybe we can even do you in with a bow. That would, well, that probably would not be right, because then when the Laguz attacks, he'd not be able to attack back. So yeah, silver axe it up. That's fine. One hit kill. We'll take no damage at all. I think this was the right move. Perfect. Yes, take a knee. It's very good. Back to the sun with you. We need another stiletto. Soth's stiletto is starting to wear out. What is this double bow? Oh, that's right. Takes a master craftsman. Send it to the convoy. I don't really have any master bowmen. I think Rolf is our best bowman, but his weapon level's B, so he can't even use that just yet. Let's take this opportunity to increase his weapon usage. How about, huh? We could do that here with a steel bow. Very nice. And you get to kill this nice Black Knight. It's not the Black Knight that we're after per se, but it's still a Black Knight. And you should get ample amount of experience from felling it. Yeah, you even get to level up. I don't know how that translates as far as like weapon level, but for actual unit level, that was pretty useful. Strength, skill, and HP. Very good. Rolf already has a markedly higher critical chance than most at 28. Look at that. Go down 1 to Gatry, it's at 9. Tornillo, it's at 9. Soren, 12. Largo, 26, but he's a berserker. And, Soth the Thief actually has a pretty high chance as well. I know some of that is unit-based. I actually don't even completely know how much of it is, but some amount. Can we cut off a thief here? This is going to put Reese at kind of a disadvantage. What would he do if he gets assaulted by this swordsmaster? He'll take 7 damage, and that's fine. We just want him to kill this thief, and he will, barely, shining the light on him. This thief is an agent of darkness, as most thieves are. He don't like the light. At last he sees it, though, and to his knees he falls. And how does this fare? This sees almost a new level for Reese. Great. Now we just need to dispose of these 2 knights, or one's a knight, one's a general. So what if we get... Can we not do that? What if we get Zehark around the bend and whip out the Armor Slayer? What would... Gatry, would you be able to kill this one? I've got to make sure of that before I commit. You would. Perfect. Okay, so Zehark, you come around to this river bend here, and you kill this boy with the 3. And then Gatry can finish off the healthier of the 2. And then all will be right with the world. There will be nothing but a thief and a swordsmaster over there, and they'll get killed by whoever they assault. Most likely. I guess I don't know that for a fact, but things are looking pretty good for us, at least initially. So, Steel Lance? Is anything stronger? The Laguz Lance is stronger. Let's just use it. I know that it's kind of a waste, right? Because there's only so many of those, only so many uses, and they are best against the Laguz. But we've got a few. I think we have Laguz Lances to spare. We can we can surely dispose of a few enemies with them that aren't Lagoos, and hey, level up for the weapon. He is now A. Almost as good as it gets. Now I've just got to deal with this center here. Let's send Boyd out east so that he can cut off one of the thieves and also entice this swordsman with his presence. And then let's also send... Largo's dying. Largo's dying. We need to... Oh, Rolf is barely protected, so we're fine there. We're fine there. Let's get Soren to come heal Largo. And then we will have Largo and or Ike finish off the Lagoos in front of him. Honestly, I'd rather have... well, Largo is lower in level. What would that look like? That would work. Yeah, just do it. You do it, man. You've been assaulted. You deserve to exact revenge. And exact revenge he does in the form of a critical hit. Wholly unnecessary, complete overkill, but hey, the man's wearing a freaking bear for a helmet. Like, what do you expect? Or is it a badger? I don't know. Level 10, though. HP, strength, and skill. Stands to do even more damage. All right, so we have a good contingent on both sides here. What do we want to do? I suppose I'll send Ike to the west here, and he will interest this swordsmaster in coming to speak with him. Silver sword, please. Now let's wait and see. Oh, the long-range magic continues to go after Rolf. Can he dodge twice? He can. That's 2 of the 5 uses. Please continue to miss. It's great. Swordsmaster over on the East Coast does, of course, go after Reese, who will kill him because Reese is a madman. He was a holy, pious man who did nothing but heal others. Now, stone cold killer. And a leveled up killer as well at that. Level 8, he gets HP and strength. Strength is weird, but he also gets speed and magic resistance, which are very good. The other swordsmaster we were concerned about does go after Boyd. The brave sword. Didn't see that, don't like that. Oh, Cheech-a-mungus, thank God. Oh, boy, thank you, Boyd, for killing that. Wow, we almost lost our best unit there, and after losing Soren in our first attempt at this map, that would have been enough to make me throw up. Toranio is the one who draws the Lagoos' ire, of course with only 3 HP. It's no surprise to anyone that he ends that. Really, like, if you've got 3 HP, you shouldn't be attacking anyone. Clearly, they are dedicated to their cause, willing to lay their life on the line for king and country, so to speak. Swordsmaster does not go after Ike, though. It goes after Kieran, which is curious. Even though I get it, they have the type advantage. Kieran is markedly stronger than Ike. He busts out a critical to rub salt in the wound there. Great. Got a door key. Perfect. We need that so that we can get inside the door over here because there is not a thief on this side. We just have the one thief. Soth, that is. Toranio, you get up here. Try and keep up. Do so, please. And then I guess, Kieran, you can come open this. There might be enemies in there, but it's fine. You can handle them. Yes, you got it. Well, I don't. Those are the magic's not ideal. Why don't you come back this way a little bit? And Ike, you can get out here and you can start to go over there and help. And can you reach over here? Can you shoot over that with a longbow? No, you can't. Okay, well, go over here and you can provide support. And the 4 of you will besiege this room and then, I guess, come up this way eventually. There's no time limit. The clearing condition is to arrive. So I'm not concerned with us having to leave anything along the lines, leave anything by, leave anything back here, uninvestigated, right, as far as the doors and chests goes. The only thing I'd be concerned of in that regard, I've already mentioned this a couple of times, are the thieves coming to poach it from us. And with there being only 1 thief left, I think we're in good shape here. In fact, I'm going to try and send Mr. Reese to dispose. No, Reese cannot reach it. Reese does not do cardio. You see these 3 stairs he's on? He's winded. Needs to take a nap. Same thing with Z-Heart. Goodness gracious. All right, well, you guys do that. And the weakened Boyd will have to come try his hand here. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Oh my goodness. You just use the bolt axe? Oh, it wouldn't kill him. It wouldn't kill him. That would be nice. Fine. Silver axe it is. Complete overkill. Almost double this thief's HP, but it's fine. Disposing of him is all that really matters. And I've got to say, hopefully, Boyd does not get killed by the freaking magic. Chimichanga. Okay, I guess we'll see. Oh, I guess we'll see. We need lots of healing to happen here. Soren, you go this way. You heal. Well, let's actually send you on the other side so that you're a little bit further. You heal Soth, and then Soth is going to go up there and hopefully be a target for one of the ranged attacks. I don't know that I love that, but it is what it is. And you, big boy, can go to the west. All right, enemy phase. Bolting. The first one goes after good old Rolf. Works just fine. Misses for the third time. Rolf is getting quite good at that. Another one. This time it goes after Kieran. It misses. Thank God. Kieran's actually pretty damaged, so we don't want him to be hurt so bad. Woo! One of them comes out and has a closer range magic. That's right. Thoron. How does this play for us? It misses. Thank God. Oh, I don't know that would have really hurt, but I have a hunch that it would have. General comes out to throw a spear at Ike. A short spear. It's not very friendly. Ike, you should just catch it and throw it back at him. I mean, it landed probably somewhere behind you. Why don't you just grab it and toss it back? The next one comes out, and this time he does attack Ike, but he attacks him with a melee weapon so that Ike is able to at least defend himself. Very good, nearly killing it, actually, in the process. And I think that's it for the western half of the map. That's it for the entirety of the map. Okay, great. Very good. It would seem that we need to unlock this for this sage to be able to use his meteor. I mean, it doesn't say that, right? Like, all of these are definitely in his range. But that's what's implied by him not using that. So you get up there, Gatry. Boyd, you get up there as well. Yeah, and then Reese will heal. And then we'll all be set. Well, maybe not everyone. I think Zehark is still struggling just a wee bit. So maybe we'll keep Zehark back momentarily here. Unless there's a Kool-Aid. Is there a Kool-Aid in the vicinity that's got an antitoxin? Door key, man, antitoxin. No, nothing. Okay, well, all of y'all get up here. And let's evaluate this real quick, because resistance is 6 and has 29 HP. This dude would do so 18. He would survive. He would survive, and that's really all that I'm concerned with. So you get up there. We'll storm that in the next turn. Now we've got to deal with this. Can Toraneo come up and help? He can.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Use the Silver Lance and poke this boy. Yes, do it. Silver Lances, cross the lances.
Ah, he did it. He stabbed him right in the inguinal area. Not quite the groin. He's a gentleman. Got a chest key too. Awesome. Well, hey, we can do this. Does the chest key have 3 uses? It's got 2. Okay, not quite as many as we need, but it's still better than nothing. Let's use Rolf to get some XP here with this sage, if at all possible. It is possible. Let's just use the steel bow. Yeah, it still has a 25% chance of criticaling with a steel bow. 1 out of 4 tries. Look at that! Oh my God! Perfect. That's extremely helpful. Thank you, Rolf. I mean, he was always going to kill it, but this just, I don't know, it makes it happen quicker, and I like that. And then, Kieran, can you get in here and dispose of the long-range man? Oh, you can. Very nice. Very nice, Kieran. Very nice indeed. Just introduce him to Lucy? Yes. And I didn't check once I opened this up and it made all of these units available to me to see. I didn't check if they were going to drop anything. No, I was hoping maybe he would drop the bolting. But alas, he does not. This guy drops a chest key. And there's nothing up here. Can these dudes move? Can you come down here? You can almost come down here. You can. Yep, you'll be down there soon. And maybe someone else. We'll see. So let's get Ike in there to help out on the next turn if necessary. And was there anyone else? Yeah, Largo. Okay, Largo, Montego. All right, you go. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! What have I done? I left this boy. Oh, Jurgens. Well, I think we'll be fine, but still, that's not ideal. All right, Soren, you get up here, and that should end it. Okay. Long-range dude continues to go after Rolf. He's going to use up every single one of his attempts on him, and they've all missed thus far. It's been completely fruitless. You know, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I mean, this should go to no surprise of anyone, but I think we're dealing with some insane people in the Dane army. They've decided to go west in larger numbers than I expected. I only expected the Laguz to go over there since Laguz could actually reach Kieran, but it seems that more than that have their eyes set on us. Kieran, can you dispose of this cat? Not quite, but you can get it down to 5 HP, which is substantial. Substantial. The General Night Boy goes after Rolf, because of course he does. He's freaking Cheechamungus. Oh, come on, Rolf, dodge it. Oh, wow. Rolf, cool, calm, and collected. He's only 6 years old, but he steps aside of that blow like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Okay, Toraneo, would you be able to get up here? No. So we're going to have Toraneo fight with this dude. You guys can do some lance work. How do you compare? Silver lance versus a short spear. Toraneo steps up and does, ooh, a lot of damage. The other dude misses. Toraneo retaliates by kill. Okay, well, man, you should have practiced. You should have practiced. I mean, it's not like Toraneo is the most fleet of foot, right? He's like 300 freaking pounds, and he's got a freaking Ulysses S. Grant mustache going on, so that's got to impact his speed too, I would have to imagine. You got to be able to hit him. Rolf, put this kitty out of his misery and get you some XP and do another critical. Rolf is awesome, man. Rolf just continually criticals. It's incredible. And still gains a lot of experience too. He's going to be a animal here soon. You see those eyes? You see that face? Looks like a sweet, innocent child. Well, that is a cold-blooded killer. I tell you what. Largo cannot come participate just yet. Does anyone have... Largo has an elixir. Okay. You get down here. You trade with Largo. You grab that right out of his pockets. Oh, you didn't use it. You didn't use it. You didn't use it. All right, well, you wait right there. And Ike, you're going to have to deal with this onslaught. So you come up and meet the halberdier in battle with the silver sword. You won't take any damage, so that's fine, and you'll kill him. Perfect. It might go a little differently with the generals behind him, right? Like they might be stronger. They'll assuredly have a higher defense. But we'll see. Ike's kind of a stud. And then on the east side here, what do we want to do about this? Soren cannot do a whole lot. He could just move up here. Don't want Reese right there, actually. We'll wait one more turn on this. We'll get everyone nice and staged and close. Or as close as possible. And I think that's it. Yeah, all right. End turn. Five for 5. Every single use of that dude's long-distance magic has gone to Rolf, and every single one is missed. This one finally decides to use their meteor, and they choose Gatry of all people. Who it hits. Great. Don't you love to see it? Don't you just love it? The general goes right around Ike and goes after Rolf. I was hoping that Ike's presence there would kind of hinder its movement just enough to make that, ooh, defensible. Goodness gracious. Takes out half of Rolf's HP in one hit. That's a big sword. The sword's like as big as Rolf is. The other one takes its steel lance up against Ike. Ike goes first because Ike is a leader. Doesn't quite kill it, but holds his own. Does very well. Takes no damage. Perfect. Our turn indeed. Tornillo continues to suffer from the plague. No, he has gotten over it. His antibodies, his body has produced the immune response requisite for survival. Isn't it lovely? Okay. Who here has the key? It's Kieran? No, no one has a chest key? I thought someone here had a chest key. It's Tornillo. Okay. So Ike, you... Well, wait a minute. Maybe Rolf. I'd like to see Rolf get some more. Yeah, Rolf, you do it. You get the XP here. Are we going to do it again? No. No critical this time from Rolf. It's fine. He deserves a break. He's been criticaling out of his mind lately. Gets a level up, so he's probably even more likely to critical now. Let's see. Level 8. Gets some HP and defense. No more likely to critical, but now he's more likely to survive attacks from people like this. Do we want to use Largo? I'd have to imagine so. Oh, it won't kill him. Well, maybe. Maybe he'll do a critical. That would be helpful. Can you learn from Rolf? No. Not like that. I mean, can you learn from Rolf? There we go. Thank you. See, things are always easier when you just do as the children do. You may get fired, you may get evicted, you may not be able to pay any of your bills, but you'll enjoy yourself. Okay, you're gonna hang out here, kind of right there, and maybe a little further. There you go, up on the stairs. And the Pharaoh one, perfect, is right there, so we'll put Ike in front. Doesn't have a Laguz sword, which is too bad, but that'll do for that. And then over here. Alright, so you open this, and now let the floodgates open. Oh no, can we not? We can't reach him, can we? The swordsman can reach him. Swordsman, can you kill him? You can. You can probably just do it with a steel sword. Yes, indeed. Perfect! This is excellent because that removes the threat of this long-distance magic, and now we just have to hope that we have the firepower capable of disposing these ferocious felines with. There's 2 of them left. We have 4 units, 2 heavy and 2 mage users. So let's use the first heavy unit over here on the right. Gatry, Laguz Lance. Perfect. We'll suffer 8 damage in the process, but that's fine. We'll do a whopping 31. And surely Soren or Reese will be able to come out here and finish that off. Right? I'd have to imagine. Especially Reese. Because if I'm not mistaken, Reese actually has a higher magic level than Soren. We'll double check. General Gatry levels up, getting strength, speed, defense, and resistance. Wow. Tanky. So his magic is 25. Oh, they're tied. They are tied, but his skill is capped at 22, which is interesting to me. Compared to Soren's, which is already in the 25 there. All right, Boyd, your turn to go after the other kitty. Let's just, I guess, use the silver. Oh, you're going to kill it. You're going to probably take 14 damage, but you're going to kill it. I'll take that. No, he dodged it. It had a 60% chance, which isn't great, but I've seen it's on the better side of 50, right? You flip that coin, it's more likely to fall on that side. Levels up to 17. He is almost completely maxed out. HP and speed. Very nice. All right, who do we want here? I guess we want Reese. Reese is a lower level. Shine your light. And he also has a much lower like weapon level. Like his experience using magic is markedly worse off than Soren's. In fact, I want to double check that here real quick as well, just to see where we're at. So his, oh, it doesn't even say. It doesn't even say. He can use light magic, but just not according to a level. Very strange. I don't know what to make of that. Soren, on the other hand, oh, Soren's actually got low levels across the board. Wow. What is that? He's got like a 1.2 GPA. Whatever, it's fine. It is passing, you know, and that's what counts. Enemy face. As expected, the Laguz take the bait, goes after Ike, who will suffer some damage, but will also do some significant damage of his own. Bringing it down to 12. Very nice. That kitty will be finished on the very next turn. Halberdier and Lagoose. Oh, I did not see that. Lagoose. Don't like that. Oh. Yikes. Please only attack once. Please only attack once. Zehark just attacked like 5 times. That was wild. I'll take it. I don't know what just happened there. That's fine. Okay. Toranio, you've got the chest key. You use it over here. What do we get? Baloney! Send it away. And Rolf, you come dispose of the Kit Kat here. Oh, no. Yeah, 55% chance. 55. Come now. That's great. Doesn't do it. Son of a munchkin. Okay, whatever. We will adapt. So I really wanted to not... That dude is still really interesting. I'm surprised that this guy has not come over here. So Kieran, why don't you come dispose of this? What is your HP at? You're at 15. That's not ideal. Alright, we're going to have Largo come dispose of the kitty. Perfect, and then we'll see if Ike can go dispose of that sniper. And then we will have Kieran suck down an elixir. Alright, Ike, can you reach? You cannot reach. I think I'm still going to do the elixir thing. Who is holding on to it now? It's you. That's right, because you forgot to use it. Son of a munch. Alright, well. We'll get you kind of over here a little bit. In a weird, convoluted way. And now, drink this. If I would have done it correctly and had you drink it next turn, it would have been a lot better. But hey, here we are. And then Ike, you can get up here as well. Silver Sword. Gonna have to replenish his items here soon. All right, Soth, you wanna come up and attack a cat? I think well, maybe you want to open up a chest instead. No, you can't even open a chest. All right, Zehark, will you step aside? Actually, Zehark, you open up a chest too, just to make this quicker. What's in here? Fortify. Send it away. Okie dokie. And Soth, would you like to battle your first Lagoose? No. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't at all. Okay, you go over there and get ready to open chests. How about we get you moving here? Yes, 100% chance to kill this boy. Please do, please. By all means, I insist. Reese, I insist. Excellent. And then I will probably send Soren to dispose of the halberdier that's approaching. And use the other 2 units, probably primarily Boyd, to act as a front, as a shield in front of Soren here. Not that there's actually anyone else that can do anything. I think there's only that bishop. As far as enemy units that can reach us on this side of the map. I understand there are a couple other units, but yeah, they're down here. These archers. That guy's got a chest key. Oh, wait a minute. There is chests in here. Oh, I didn't see those. I did not notice that. Well, it's a good thing I came to eyeball these units so I don't leave these ones hanging. Okay. Well, let's get Mr. Boyd up here. You get in that bishop's range. You get in that range. And you get ready. And Gatry, you come sit right behind him. Enemy phase. What do they decide to do? Nothing at all. Okay, great. Well, you know what they say. The early bird gets the worm. And I'm feeling pretty bird-like today, so... Caw-caw, Sniper. You getting axed today, buddy? Don't you love it? Now, do they drop that brave bow? I'd very much like it if they do. I would be exceedingly grateful if I could just grab that off their carcass. I mean, they don't need it. Really, like, why are certain items droppable but certain other ones are not? You would think that any of them are fair game, considering, you know, like I just said there. Dad? We should be able to pick all of them off. All of them, any item that we choose. And that would be That would be something I'd like to see in a Fire Emblem game. Maybe that is the case in other Fire Emblem games. I haven't played any of them beyond this one, obviously, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, or Fire Emblem Sacred Sacred Stones, or the Burning Blade. Yeah, the GBA titles. That's my experience with Fire Emblem games. Got a spear. Very nice. Love to see that. Now Soren, everyone else just filter in here. We'll meet up again. Reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited like we knew we could, or we would, or we should. Maybe all of the above. I don't know. Let's get you over here, Ike, for no particular reason at all. Tornillo, continue opening chests. I think that's the last of your keys usage, though. You gotta resolve. It's not gonna tell us what that does. Whatever, it's fine. Silver Axe, you come up here. I'm gonna have to get some healing done here soon. There's a few units that are kind of suffering. Succotash, to be specific. All right, enemy phase. What do they do? Again, nothing. Excellent. All right, Soren, you come over here. You get an opportunity to up your staff game on your longtime friend, Rolf. Beautiful. And now we need to evaluate how we want to assess this, or how we want to attack this. Who has a key? He's got a door key. So I could have him use that, but I think I would rather have someone like Soth pick that lock, and then we could send in the units, you know what I'm saying? So get you over here. You can stay there. Largo right here. We're just going to flood this room ASAP. Where would you end up? You're going to end up over that pole. Why does Reese have such terrible movement? Goodness gracious. He's a frail old man. I get it. You're a healer. You're a pacifist. But that doesn't mean that you can neglect your physical fitness. Mend your friend, so that he does not meet his untimely end. In fact, he would rather bend the enemies to his will and rend, or the topic of his death, obsolete? Unimportant? I don't know. Rhymes, how do they work? Okay, well, I think this is it for our turn. No, we have Tornillo, who is out of chest keys, so you can go on up this way. Alrighty, Soth, open this door. Thank you, sir. And everyone else, filter in. Ike, you come in and kill a sniper. Perfect. They've got a longbow, too, so they'd cause all sorts of problems if we weren't dealing with them right off the cusp here. Ooh-wee! Nearly leveling up. Got a chest key. That's got 2 uses. There's 2 chests in here. Perfect. Perfect. That allows us to send Soth on his merry way west. Can Gatry come in here? He can. Just barely. Use the flame. It's not great. It's not great. I don't love it. Largo, can you dispose of this thing? You can. Thank you kindly. I do appreciate it, because this affords us the opportunity to get in there and get the magic guy. Or wait, was it a magic dude or was it a Lagoose? I don't know. Someone who I was concerned with. Largo, another level up. Level 11 Berserker, HP, Strength, Speed. Very good. I feel like we're getting powerful here. I like it. It's a Lagoose, that's right. There is the Sage over to the left, who will pose a problem with his long-distance magic. Oh no. Oh no, not if Kieran has anything to say about it. Not if Kieran has anything to say about it, indeed. Very good, Kieran. I'm prematurely congratulating you. Everyone's always worried about premature congratulations. If you suffer from this, please speak to your doctor. But my premature congratulations was right on the mark. All over this sage's face. He's dead. It's beautiful. Thank you very much. Kieran, you've made this a supremely more fluid process, because now Soren can come in here, strike this Lagoose without taking any damage. So fire. Yeah, fire is the strong. It's a 9% chance of a critical and killing it, but we don't need to rely on that because we have Boyd over there who will wrap this up after Soren. No! Soren did a critical! Okay, excuse me, 9% chance is enough for Soren. And he gets a level up too. Level 11. Skill, speed, defense, thank God, and resistance. Okay. Very, very good. And that does it for the enemies. Now all that's left is to go pick the chests. What is this guy wielding? A brave lance and a spear. What's the Night Ward? A magic item that when equipped raises defenses for use by soldiers, knights, and paladins only. I like that. Wow. I mean, it only ups it by 2. Wow, his resistance is incredible for a halberdier. Freaking Rolf, yeah, would do 0 damage. What if we would get up in here and use a killer bow? At best, he'd do a critical and it would do 9. Alright, well now we can start staging people within attacking range of this here dude. Is there anyone that needs to be healed? I guess Boyd could be healed, but not really, it's fine. We do need to heal Toraneo, however. Let's get you over here, well within Reese's walking range. Zehark needs to be healed as well, so maybe we'll do that. No, we'll just heal Toraneo first, it's fine. Toraneo, you heal, or get healed. Feel the staff, embrace the staff. The staff is love, the staff is life. And level up the bishop. Magic, luck, defense, and resistance. Oh, Reese, you are a strong lad. No reinforcements, no nothing. Ike, I believe, has the key, so Ike, come open this chest. And you got a silver lance. Very good. All right, Kieran, I'm going to do a thing here just to expedite this process. You're going to take that from him. Then you're going to go over here. You're going to wait. Soren, I don't think I have enough moves to do this the way I want to. You trade with him. Oh, Soren has a chest key. Soren, you get up here. Can Largo come? Largo can. Largo do. Very good. All right. See, it worked. Not exactly the way I was thinking, but it worked. And we got a physic. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have long desired another physic. All right, now we can begin our assault of this boy here. So that would bring him to 35. And, oh man, you'd probably kill him, won't you? Ooh. Wee. Well, there's a 1 in 5 chance that Boyd will one-hit this guy, just like he did in the last chapter. But there's also an okay chance that he'll suffer a crap ton of damage. And don't like that. Don't like that, do we, Precious? So, all things going not perfectly, but well, would assume that he does 19 damage plus Reese's 9. That brings us to 28. That would occupy these 2 spots. Rolf could then move in with the killer bow, I believe. Yeah, killer bow's our best bet, and he would do 3. It'd be 31. 31 damage of a total 46. I don't think that's good enough. What would you do with this? You would do nothing with that. Great. What about Toraneo? He's got a distance weapon of his own. A spear. A single use would do 11. Still not good enough. You know what? We're going to hang out one more turn. I'm going to have Reese come over here and heal Zehark. Just for hex, why not? I mean, Zehark probably won't be involved in this battle at all. But I think it would just, you know, they get some experience points, so it's fine. And then I think that is it for what we can do. Yeah. We're going to get Soth now in this very next turn to come take this chest. And then he'll be done with his responsibilities for the map. And then I'm going to just work on getting these guys up there. Because Soren has some distance, Kieran has some distance, and Largo has some distance. And those will all be beneficial in our final siege here of this doorway, I guess? I don't know. The condition is arrived, so we're not like seizing anything. We just want to go through there, dude. Is that fine? Like, what does it matter to you? Why do you have such loyalties? One more turn it will take us to get there, but we are largely in position as of now. Okay, are we all doing okay health-wise? Reese is not, but that's okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. All right, Soren, you get up here. We're going to begin our assault. El Thunder is the strongest one. You do 12. That's a good freaking start. Brings him down.
If not for a whim of His Majesty, I would not be facing you here. For a warrior, meeting a powerful foe is a joy above all others, and for this I give thanks to the king. Now let us enjoy the gift we've been given.
Sure. Anyways, you get thundered twice. I thought it said Soren was going to do it once. Must have been that skill. What skill is it? Adept, maybe? In a certain condition, grants this unit 2 consecutive attacks. Yes! I'd say that was a very certain condition. All right, well, Reese, you go do 8, whittle this boy here down to 14, and then I guess we can start evaluating who we want to eliminate him with, because 14 HP is not a lot. Not a lot. I think Boyd could come do that in one hit. I think Largo might even be able to do that in one hit. Kieran, of course, as well. Yeah, Largo would kill him. Kieran, on the other hand, would kill him. Do we want to do it with Ike? It would be poetic. It would be poetic. Ike does not quite have the capability of doing it. Okay. All right, we're going to go with Kieran, because on the off chance that Kieran misses, at least he'll be able to move out of the way and give someone else a chance. If we sent Largo up there, who I did want to use, and he missed, that would just be it.
It appears this is the end. Gwahurk.
Gwahurk, indeed. You know, I stubbed my toe the other night, and that's exactly the thought that ran through my head. You got the occult. Excellent. All right, get up there, and we're all just going to file through here. I forgot that was the clearing condition. We've got units in dispersed locations. That's not ideal for this condition, but I'll see you when we're able to meet it. Perfect. That ends it there. And it looks like we only had to arrive with 1 unit. It's the same as seizing. I thought arrive was like we had to push everyone through. The one I seek is behind these doors. Don't follow me. I'm going in alone. Goodbye. Ike, wait, I'm going... No, Soren, we have to let Ike go alone. The Black Knight is his. Defeating him is a crucial step that I must take in order to truly get over the death of his father. I've developed an accent. Idiocy! I'll hear no more of this naive nonsense. What if something happens to him? What then? I think Ike has gained the composure to keep calm. If in fact he can't, it means he's reached his full potential, and that's all there is to him. We just have to accept that. But believe in Ike. I believe in him. I trust him. His life is not his alone any longer. I don't believe he's so irresponsible as to leave his companions behind by choosing to engage in a contest he cannot win. Please, Soren, you must feel the same way, don't you? I don't like it. Sometimes bravery and good judgment aren't enough. Commander Grill, watch over your son. Oh man, does that mean in the next chapter we're going to face this Black Knight? I certainly hope so. That would be exciting. It looks like the knight is confronting Ina as we speak. Will he kill her? Will he strike her down?
Why did you return to Crimea? You had the perfect opportunity to escape.
I'm going to the capital.
No, you're not. The king has ordered me to put an end to you.
I thought as much. So be it. I am prepared.
Will you not resist?
I do not believe I could prevail against one of your power.
How extremely frank.
My only wish was to be beside the one I love. If that is not to me, then it matters not what happens to me.
As my last act of compassion, I shall make your end a swift and merciful one. Do you have any final words?
If you've seen Nasir, tell him that Ina was sorry.
If I have the opportunity, I will so tell him. Rest in peace.
Kablam! Ike was too late.
My love!
Turn and face me, Black Knight.
I've been waiting for you, child.
Ah, did you kill that girl?
Despite my promise, the blow was not clean. She breathes still.
I'll take her.
You'll have to do so by force. You brought the sacred sword Ragnar, did you not?
It's right here. If using it is the only condition I need to fulfill to defeat you, I will not hesitate.
It appears you've grown smarter. Good. There is no challenge in killing a fool. Shall we begin?
Mist, what are you doing?
Brother!
Mist? No, stay back.
I will fight you! I'll never let you kill my brother!
Mist, you...
Gawain's daughter? Good. Now I can pull out the entire family tree by the roots.
You're not to interfere, Mist. This craven wretch is mine.
Do as you will. This time we begin in earnest.
Oh, Shabalski? What? What? We have the continuation of the episode, it would seem. All right, General, level 20, Elondite, Strength, all sorts of goodies. Maybe I should have leveled up Ike a little more. I've never really used Mist either. She's still level 3. Oh, Cheech Among Us. Well, this is not ideal. All right, Ike, get up here. Use Ragnall. You're gonna die. There's no way for this to work. What the heck? Surely they don't actually expect us to do something here, do they? All right, well, attack. My God. It's exciting at the very least that we get to do damage to the Black Knight, but it's not enough. Oh, God. Did he really just do a critical? Yeah, leveled up, sure. Great consolation prize right before we freaking die. Doesn't help me at all. All right, Mist, you get up here and use this. You're probably going to get killed, but at least Ike will survive maybe one more turn. As a process of that, I don't know. All right, enemy phase. He heals all the way. Great. Don't you just love to see it? I say, nuh-uh, I'm going first, but we miss anyways. And he doesn't kill us this time. He doesn't do a critical, which is nice. Can we, like, go talk to Ina or something? No, he's surrounding her. Okay, well, Mist, use heal on Ike again. I'll just peel that up. Should we leave? Should we leave? Should we leave? Hey, we're gonna lose. Let's leave.
Will you flee? How appropriate. Tuck tail and run, child of Gawain. It is what dogs do best, after all. I like how you tremble with fear at the realization that you are no match for me. It suits you.
Foul villain. I do not flee. I will never turn my back on you and run away. I'm just over here to rest. Ike! Is that you, Nasir? What are you doing here?
Ike, I'll take over from here. Hurry, leave this place.
You know I can't do that. Besides, the Black Knight can't be defeated, not without this blade.
Ike, I cannot allow you to die here. Please, take care of the girl, Ina.
I mean, Ina's way over there. I'm gonna leave her.
Nasir, I didn't expect to see you here. What a fool.
Nasir!
And he does some magic. Oh, he turns into a dragon. Fascinating. He's a big pearly dragon, too. How does this work? The Black Knight decides to attack first. There's no HP or anything, so I have no idea what that did. It very well could have done nothing, though it was impressive. Oh, and he felled him.
Oh, yes, that's not nearly enough.
I'm gonna bring the whole darn place down.
What's this? It can't. The entire castle. I can't move. This can't be happening.
Ike, now's your chance. Take Ina. Take care of Ina. Nasir!
Nasir!
I guess he's holding him there while the castle collapses on top of him. It's a brave sacrifice that I'm sure will be completely successful. I'm being sarcastic. I don't know. Great art, though. This is super cool. Look at that. You can see all the soldiers succumbing to the elements as it crashes down around them. What a disaster. Ike, she's awake. Good. How are you feeling?
Where am I?
In our camp.
You saved me, didn't you? Why?
Because Nasir asked me to. Why would we do what Nasir said? Nasir has earned us no favor, really.
What? Where is he? I must speak to him.
Nasir is dead.
What?
He protected me and engaged the Black Knight. The castle fell around them both.
Is that so? So it wasn't a dream.
Just who were you to him? Why were you serving King Dane?
I am Ina. Nasir was my grandfather.
Oh, I thought, wait, were they lovers too? Gross. You're Nasir's granddaughter?
It seems impossible for Bjork to believe it, but we of the Dragon Tribe live for thousands of years. Once we reach a certain maturity, we show no further outward signs of aging.
1,000 years. I can't believe to imagine.
And, about Nasir, you must be aware that he betrayed you. And yet you saved me, I who had once been your enemy. Why?
Nasir helped us time and time again. No matter what, I couldn't see him as a true enemy. If there are reasons for all of this, would you tell me about them? I'd like to help, in Nasir's stead.
I can't tell you now.
That's not the answer I was hoping for.
However, in payment of my debt to you, I can provide information. I will tell you where the Heron Princess is being held.
Ah, that's a good start. It's a very good start. We will rescue her. But we'll do it next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.